A stone can run a mile as quick as they can run a kilometre. It's just a fact. You can't.
It's a fair point, but I guess from the women's point of view, that they want a fair crack. They want it to be all fair. Do what the men do. You know, yes, Johnny, that would probably increase the chance of a knockout. But why not give them a fair run? The same as men, parity there.
I'm on the same page as Mikaela. I think they should make them 3-minute rounds. I think if there's any fighters that need to make that difference on a big stage of these two here, I think it's if the guys do it, why don't the girls do it? I think. And
Mikaela made a fair point of going, you know, the explosiveness. That's down to them. That's down to their training.
Exactly. And the other thing is this. There's certain fighters, female fighters that are out there that would actually perform better doing 3-minute rounds and be more successful doing 3-minute rounds than 2-minute rounds. Because remember, when they're in the gym, most of the time they're sparring doing 3-minute rounds. This is what they do. So in the competition, I hated 2-minute rounds. You couldn't actually get anything done.
I did too, but I just think, you know, women's boxing, it's very pacey, isn't it? We've seen it, you know, Saturday night, the tempo. You lose that if you go to 3 minutes.
Yeah, but then you've got to depend on skill. The skill is what it's about. You know, if you've seen it with the guys, you've got to see it with the girls, and you'll get more knockouts. You'll get. It'll be more of a seesaw kind of fight because it's about not just about getting out that quick sprint. It's about discipline. It's about skill. It's about stamina. It's about mental stamina as well. And this is where you see the true depth and talent of fighters.
No, you'll gain stuff and you'll lose stuff. You'll gain all the things that Johnny just said there. But you will lose the tempo, you will lose the work rate because you just have to. That's just what will happen.
But not necessarily.
No, you will. It's no one can fight for 3 minutes as quick as they can for 2.
Listen, it could be great game playing by Mikaela as well because in reality, she might be saying, you know what, I actually want a 3. You know, she'd put it on Ben and Natasha to say, well, listen, why don't we do this? And it might be exactly what she wants because she think this would suit her. Doing a 2-rounder, doing 3-minute rounds and 2-minute rounds. So it might be right situation, right stage. She's done it publicly. So what will happen now? Down the line, they'll say, well, look, you know, if say, for instance, the result doesn't go her way. She said, well, why don't we do 3-minute rounds? What's the issue there? You know, let's do it like the men do it. Why not? So I agree with her.
And like you say, Johnny, the show 20th of January in Liverpool could be a real statement, couldn't it, to do that in? I think it'll be an interesting chat. We'll talk to them a bit more about it when they come up after this face-off. But it is, I'm sure, going to be a discussion that's going to go on behind the scenes. But like Ben said, it needs to have Joe Gallagher involved. You need Coach Al. You need all sides singing from the same hymn sheet.
Yeah, and listen, it's fighters having the bottle to do it. They've got to. I actually agree. I think it's something. I remember speaking to Robert Smith about it. Why not? And he said it's their choice. And so now make the